I think that's why Phil Jackson has elected to really set up this game inside out, because they've gotten Carl Landry and Okafor in early foul trouble.
Landry with a little mismatch there going up against Bynum. They can't get it to go. In Game 5, the two teams were hitting all kinds of shots to begin. There's a nice screen by Pau Gasol. Working on Ariza, who's got Kobe, and back into Pau. And a foul, another one, called inside on New Orleans. With a little more than a minute gone here in the first quarter. Bellinelli will pick up his first for New Orleans.
Well, Kobe Bryant's trying to send a message to Chris Paul saying, you're not the only one that knows how to play in a two-man game. Nice little dump down pass there to Pau. 71% from the field and averaged 22 points and 12 rebounds.
This is Bellinelli right inside to Gasol, who knocks it away, and it will be off of New Orleans. So Pau, and you mentioned this upper respiratory infection that he had early. He's feeling better, they say, day by day. So had 20 points and 12 assists. Bynum with the screen, switch on D, it's Gasol. Watching Bynum catch and slam. And he went up against Carl Landry to give the assist to Pau.
Well, there was a 4-5 pick and roll between Pau and Andrew Payne, something that is going to be a theme as this game goes on, and the Lakers wins. They've dominated that paint area.
Kobe finding Pau. Knocked away a block shot, and then put back up and in by Bynum. After Okafor had gotten the ball, that stops a 6-0 run by the New Orleans Hornets. Watch Okafor again, because he is finding a little room, little breathing space inside.
Something we didn't see in Game 5 from the Hornets, in particular Okafor really attacking the offensive glass here. Look at the two purple jerseys around him, and Bynum and Gasol already 0-3 himself.
Foul on Gasol. Looking for him inside. The Lakers tried to shove it through. Number 1 on Pau. Much to the chagrin of Phil Jackson.
Bad pass here by Bynum, trying to go down low to Pau. Okafor doing a good job of getting in that passing lane, coming up with the...
Here's Gasol working on Aaron Graham, who was a huge story in Game 1, knocked away by Paul. The galloping Ariza, and our test from behind. 2. And possession.
It's going to be 2 free throws and possession.
Yep.
It clearly looked like Trevor Ariza was ahead of Ron Artest. There's the steal by Chris Paul. There's the foul by Artest. Clear path.
Yep.
You got a wounded duck like Kobe is, not 100%. You got to take him all the way off the dribble and try to get into the paint area.
Gasol 0 of 3 so far. Shot clock at 3. Kobe's got a foul. Woo! How about that? Right down the middle. Kobe, his first field goals. Kobe and Ariza. Paul is on Fisher. Jack is watching Odom. Into Okafor. 2 in a row for Lamar Odom.
Body control there by Lamar Odom. But he was going to settle for that outside shot. He elected to put the ball on the floor. He's really struggled in this series shooting-wise.
Points in the paint, so important right there. Lakers +6 in that category. Odom, by the way, coming off a 13.7 rebound Game 5. He's picking up where he left off in Ariza. Okafor. He's 2 of 2. 3 of 3. Emeka Okafor. He's got 6 points and 4 rebounds.
Something we have not seen throughout this series. Offensively, Okafor, we know about the defense, really struggling with the fouls, but you've got to continue to put pressure on the Lakers big. Make quick moves.
The Lakers are shooting 43%. They find Artest, who got great position inside with the mismatch. Good feed from Fisher, and Fisher comes up with his second assist tonight.
I don't think Monty Williams has anyone the size of Ron Artest to be able to handle him down low. That's why he's getting his hands on so many offensive rebounds.
Kobe with the knockaway, picked up by Fisher. Paul will let him go. Because Chris Paul, he's got 2 fouls.
He has 2 fouls.
Exactly. Kobe with the slash, met a couple. 2-on-1. Paul and Bellinelli. Fisher decided to go after Chris Paul. That's a basket right there and a 2-point difference with about 3 minutes gone here in the third.
Chris Paul, that's how you run a typical 2-on-1. You make that lone defender commit to the basketball.
Artest 1 of 5. Fisher 3 of 4. Gasol 0 of 3.
He's had 2 or 3 guys who could have took that shot.
Paul. 1 of 3. Kobe is 5 of 13. Bellinelli is there. Powell Gasol. This is over Landry. And Powell with 6 points and 4 rebounds.
Back-to-back baskets here by Powell Gasol in this third period. The Lakers.
Paul, Ariza. Fisher goes out on Trevor. He nicely swinged the defense, rotating Artest out on Paul. And there is a New Orleans. Did he step out of bounds, or was it a foul? He must have stepped out of play. Threw the ball. Yeah, just look. Wasn't sure if his heel had hit, but what happened was he threw it off of Powell. Tried to at least, and he missed. And then Landry got it. That was hard for our vantage point. That's 11 turnovers now.
Tell you what, how do you miss the knee of Powell Gasol on that?
Big knee. Powell Gasol this time from outside. Powell Gasol has gone 3 of 7, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 8 points. He's got 6 points in this third quarter.
7-2 guy knocking down shots like that. Facing up.
Ariza. Gasol with the rebound.
Now everything seems to go has
a jump shot.
Reverted back to a jump shot for the Hornets.
And that's when they get themselves in trouble. Gasol nicely into Bynum, who stuck with it and puts it back in. And a timeout for New Orleans. Bynum size, 14 points. Kobe's got 13. Gasol's got 8.
22 points combined from Gasol and Bynum. They're 17-2. When they get 34 or more, working well together.
And they've got their big
19 points and about almost 10 rebounds without David West.
Here is Gray. Okafor is out. Shot clock at 7. Paul getting a screen from Gray. The mismatch up, moved away by Chris. Bellinelli had it blocked by Gasol. Powell active here, especially in the second half. And that is a second shot clock violation against the New Orleans Hornets. And approaching 5 to play. 8 minutes on the floor, couple rebounds. Had some nice minutes the other night. In fact, sprinkled throughout these playoffs. He's been putting in some baskets and giving him some size. Gasol goes with authority inside and fouled by Smith, who hits the deck. First on him.
This is the move I've been waiting Powell to see. Not waiting for a double team. One dribble off all evening. Finally gets a wide open layup to go.
Gasol with 10, 6 boards. Lakers have not scored from the field in over 3 minutes. Benga and Gasol. Good rebound. Artest. Gasol. Great hesitation by Powell Gasol inside.
Ron Artest. Not only is he strong.
Ariza aggressively inside. Can't get the reverse. Benga vacuums it in. Green for 3. Ariza attacks the rim and a foul. Gasol from behind. That was the Hornets' first offensive rebound since midway through the first quarter in this elimination game. Foul Gasol number 2.
Well, look at this UCLA shuffle cut right here. Usually you don't be out of his mind for the Lakers.
10-point lead. Final seconds of the third. It's Smith. Artest knocks it away. Fisher. Kobe. Going up. Fouled on the play. And they try to quickly separate him. Kobe Bryant smells blood. When he gets that look.
Well, I tell you what, he's not the only one that's circling in the water. It's Ron Artest as well. The true warrior right here, just using his size and his strength and just throwing guys to the floor, coming up with that steal. This is where Kobe's talking about the hard foul here.
He leaned into him. You can see it.
It was a flagrant one.
Test tonight quiet, 2 of 6, but he's played so well in this series. Odom's had a good game. Fisher with some early scoring. Gasol trying to plummeted himself inside. Powell is 4 of 10 tonight. He's got 12. Ariza just picked up his third personal foul with 5:07 to play. The last 3 postseasons, Los Angeles, Reggie, has played on the road. 13 of 14 for New Orleans. Under 5 to play. Chris Paul's got 7. They go inside, and they're looking for Landry, who tries to grind his way for a close-in shot. Gasol was... Bryant one-on-one against Ariza. Shot clock at 5. Kobe. Gasol taps it up and in. Pau Gasol guarding the rim, 16 points.
All the battles they've had during the regular season, ever in the playoffs. So that would be compelling. And we know there's a history. It's right here. Look at the offensive foul shove there by Pau Gasol in the chest of Landry.
4 fouls on Powell. Chris Paul tonight, 42 minutes, 4 of 9, 10 points, 11 assists. Bellinelli over Gasol. Rebound by Matt Barnes. Plus 12 in rebounding now, the Lakers.
Monty Williams is going to empty his bench. I'm so impressed with Monty Williams, rookie head coach, and this undersized, undermanned team. If this playoffs did anything for the Hornets, as Matt Barnes gets a 3 to go. And there were so many questions about Chris Paul and the hierarchy of where...
Winner of Dallas and the Portland Trail Blazers.
Much needed rest for Kobe Bryant and that ankle until that semifinal round starts.
Lakers have won, and they will advance to the next round. The New Orleans Hornets are finished in this year's NBA postseason. Kobe Bryant led Los Angeles with 24 points.